Now on CoastTV News.
Road worries as we start with wet conditions. We look at the effort made in advance to get ahead of the winter weather. More expensive marina, we tell you what other possible changes the Ocean Pines Association is considering along with a boat slip increase.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We are going to take a live look outside at Dover this morning, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trey, is going to join us. Now, Bob, that is a gloomy scene out there in Dover right now, but is the rain lightening up a little bit the rest of the day?
Good morning, Elisa. Yes, the rain will be lightening up here in the next couple of hours, and gloomy is the weather word for the day. We've been socked in with this rain. Here's a 6-hour radar replay, and that rain came down heavy. A little bit of ice very early this morning, then temperatures rose above freezing, and we're seeing the rain now across western Sussex County, right up US 13 into Andrewsville. Farther to the east, cloudy, kind of drizzly right now. More rain moving into Salisbury. Seeing some showers around Snow Hill. If you're not seeing the steady rain, probably cloudy and drizzly conditions. And there is more steady to maybe even heavier rain west of Cambridge. We're seeing more of that now moving east of D.C. as it's all just plain rain right now. The frozen precipitation is well to the north now across the mountains on into Pennsylvania as well. And we're still looking at this rain for the next couple of hours. Then it will finally start to dry out as we go into the afternoon hours. Temperatures well above freezing into the 30s and lower 40s. So no worries of icing as the winds have shifted to the east and all the winter weather advisories are to our north and west, even an ice storm warning well to the west. No worries of that for us this afternoon. We've got the clouds, showers through about 1 a.m., gusty southwest winds later on. And I think we'll see temperatures near 50 and some clearing skies as we go close to sunset. So the rain for the next couple of hours and then the sun comes out. I am concerned for fog tonight. We get a dry day Friday, then another yellow alert for a wintry mix on Saturday as our active pattern continues. Much more in your forecast coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. And as the latest round of wintry weather approaches, road crews on Delmarva are getting ready. DelDOT crews have already gotten a bit of a head start. As you can see from our coast copter, a surface treatment truck was on the job on Wednesday. And after getting the first accumulating snow in nearly 2 years, the Delaware Department of Transportation has announced the winners of this year's Name That Plow contest. Elementary school students across Delaware created fun names, and the winners are in Sussex County, Blizzard Wizard by John M. Clayton Elementary, in Kent County, Plowana by Fairview Elementary, and in Newcastle County, Control Salt Delete by Jeannie Smith Elementary. And new this morning, upgrades for the Mystic Harbor wastewater treatment plant in Worcester County are getting a look at. This afternoon, the Planning Commission will consider adding to the master plan of interconnections, wastewater plant updates, along with a new section of relief sewer main installations. And the reality of a Milton Dairy Queen will have to wait after a recent decision by town officials. The Planning and Zoning Commission tabled a preliminary site plan application for the business to be located on Route 16 in front of the Cypress Grove housing development. On January 21st, the commission members agreed that they would not move forward with it until Dairy Queen provided extra information on light plans, depictions of water and sewer lines, and there was also a concern about the location of the loading area, which would be located right in the middle of the drive aisle between Dairy Queen and its neighbor, Dunkin' Donuts. Boating is a lot of fun, but it's not always cheap. In Ocean Pines, it could cost you more to park that seaworthy vessel of yours. According to the Ocean Pines Association, the 2025 budget plans to increase the marina slip from 10 to 12.25%. People planning to dock their boat this season can expect a $170 to $510 increase, depending on the size of their boat. One Ocean Pines local says a slight increase could help the community as a whole.
If it's still one of the more reasonably priced places to put your boat, I would think that that might be a good thing because they obviously need to supplement their income to be able to run it the way they need to run it and provide good services and so on.
If Ocean Pines approves the increased marina slips, it will then go into effect this May. And the Trump administration is finding more examples of what they consider wasteful spending of taxpayer dollars. This after finding that millions were spent on cash vouchers for migrants at the southern border. NBC's Alice Barr shows us that Trump continues to follow through with his campaign promises that got him elected as Democrats continue to be vocal in their opposition.
Fighting back against.
From the Senate floor.
We need to be furious. We need to be alarmed.
To the streets.
Stand up,
protest to President Trump's policies is growing louder. And now, in response to a lawsuit over federal privacy laws, the administration is agreeing to some guardrails on Elon Musk's power, temporarily blocking staffers with his cost-cutting Department of Government Efficiency from accessing Treasury payment systems. Musk's team is working to shrink the federal workforce, offering widespread buyouts. The National Security Agency, the latest joining the list overnight. The Office of Personnel Management says more than 40,000 federal workers have taken the offer. Today is the deadline to accept. Education Department officials warning staff the deals could be rescinded. Democrats echoing that.
Or the people who are taking potentially Trump's illegal buyout offer, which there is no funding for at all, to think twice.
Republicans defending Musk's work.
It's not. I call it stewardship. I think they're doing right by the American taxpayer.
At the same time, the administration walking back parts of President Trump's controversial comments on the U.S. taking ownership of the Gaza Strip.
Everybody loves it, but this is just not the right time. But we'll maybe do something later. This is a very...
Arab countries, the president wants to take in displaced Palestinians, and lawmakers in both parties pushed back on his proposed redevelopment of the war-ravaged territory. He did not rule out sending U.S. troops.
We'll do what is necessary.
The White House clarifying President Trump has not committed to boots on the ground in Gaza and that the U.S. would not pay to redevelop it. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Coming up, attention on adoption. We'll introduce you to this tiny star who is encouraging people to adopt their next furry friend.
The hammers are smashing, the glasses are raising, and the fun times await at Bushel Sports Bar and Grill in Lewis. Explore our selection of off-season entrees and mouth-watering signature sandwiches that are sure to satisfy any palate. Relax and enjoy local craft brews and specialty cocktails watching your favorite sports team, or compete with your friends at some 8-ball. And indulge yourself with year-round all-you-can-eat crabs, served by the bucketful and seasoned to perfection. For good vibes with a friendly atmosphere, visit Bushel's on Coastal Highway today.
When you're ready to build an extraordinary custom home or an exceptional commercial building, Brendan T. Warfel is here for you. From high-end residential homes to customized commercial facilities, Brendan T. Warfel will provide you with honest and upfront pricing, personal service, and stunning finished products. Choose quality. Choose Brendan T. Warfel.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
With Brendan T. Warfel, excellence comes standard.
Now is the perfect time to feed suet to your birds to add fat so that it'll help them get through the cold winter nights. My Backyard carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts and decor for expert and novice bird lovers alike. So come on in, I'd love to answer your questions so that you can have the best birding experience ever. See you at My Backyard in Ocean Pines, where it's all about the birds and more.
On August 1st of 1924, my great-grandfather, Samuel E. Shockley, met in Willards with a small group of men.
The only way that they could allocate capital through this area of Wicomico County was to build a bank.
They wanted a bank that could be used by the common man.
It's really rewarding to hear a customer who comes in and says, you know, your grandfather gave me my first loan.
It will not be about machines, computers, cell phones. Banking will always be about people.
Transform your outdoor space with Tide Pool Construction on Delmarva, your neighborhood contractor. Serving Salisbury, Ocean Pines, and Ocean City, our composite decks offer durability, customizability, and no maintenance. Upgrade your home now with our new high-quality screened-in porches. Don't wait. Act now and purchase any deck to receive a free outdoor heater.
At Tide Pool Construction, quality and community is our foundation. Let's build something great together.
The Super Bowl is just days away, but for animal lovers, there's another big game to watch, the Puppy Bowl. And this year, one local pup is going to be in the spotlight. In this week's Coastal Connections, we introduce you to Mindy, a tiny but mighty star.
This is Mindy, and she's our amazing Puppy Bowl star.
Mindy's story started small, literally.
She was only days old and just tiny little puppy.
Found helpless and alone, she was brought to the Brandywine Valley SPCA needing a second chance.
Good Samaritan brought her in.
And shelter life can be unpredictable. Some pups wait years for a home. But for Mindy, her future changed the moment she met shelter manager Vanessa Gonzalez.
Someone just brought her into me in my office and was just like, look at this little tiny thing. And I was like, I'm fostering it.
After humble beginnings, now Mindy has made it all the way to the big leagues.
She's just ready to watch herself on TV.
The Puppy Bowl showcases 142 pups from 80 rescues across 40 states, including Mindy, one of 3 representing Brandywine. But she's not just a player, she's a standout.
She's one of just 11 that are special needs, and you can see she's got some visual impairment there.
The SPCA hopes the Puppy Bowl reminds people, adopt, don't shop.
We provide them with everything they need. They still need somewhere warm and, something they can call forever.
Because for these pets, finding a home is a real game changer. Touchdown! For Coastal Connections, I'm Christina D. Robertus.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Shower your home with love with a new bath from Baths by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
It all started with a food truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's of Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
Did your mother like him?
She should have listened to Mom about her ex.
What did you do with the $1,100? Perfect!
Judge Judy.
Thursday at 2 on CoastTV.
Somebody's having a night tonight.
Yes! I love this win! Thursday at 7 on CoastTV.
Oh, we have a couple of special guests on our Spicer Brothers cam in Salisbury. We had 2. Now it's 1 turkey vulture spreading his wings, maybe drying out after the morning rain. I was going to name him Jack and Jill. Maybe that's Jill. Is Jill going to fly away, spread her wings? We'll see. 39 degrees. We're looking at some rain continuing into the afternoon hours. Oh, she's hopping along. And then it is going to clear out a little bit this afternoon with temperatures into the mid to upper 40s. So, yeah, the birds drying out after all that rain we picked up this morning. We continue with a yellow alert. The rain will diminish into the early afternoon. You want to drive with caution because even though the rain is winding down, still some wet roads and large puddles out there. And the weekend's dry. We get a break on Friday, but then more nasty weather into Saturday with a wintry mix. Impressive rainfall totals: 57 hundredths of an inch in Georgetown, 56 hundredths in Millsboro, a little over a half an inch for Slaughter Beach and Delmar, a half an inch for Dagsboro and Harbison at 45 hundredths, and the list goes on. Indian River Inlet also 45 hundredths, about 4/10 Lewis and Bethany Beach, Laurel about a third of an inch, and Rehoboth as well, and Salisbury checking in with about 3/10 of an inch of rain. So it was a good soaker. It started early this morning, and we had temperatures near freezing very early, and we had a little glaze of ice northern Sussex County, but then temperatures went above freezing, and then it just turned to plain rain, and we're still seeing the rain right down the US 13 corridor, Bridgeville, Seaford, Laurel as well. So heads up Millsboro along 113 and points east. We've got more rain to go. Still seeing some showers around Salisbury and Pittsville, and some heavier rain for the eastern shore now around Cambridge and then south and west of there. But I think this is the last batch to come through. So another couple of hours of rain, then we should be done with it. As to the north, we're seeing a wintry mix through Pennsylvania. They're seeing an ice storm up there back towards the mountains, and it's snow into New England. So a wide-reaching system here. As you start to see some drying behind this system west of D.C., and there will be some drier air that will be building in as we go through this afternoon. Temperatures continue to rise through the 30s and low 40s, and will continue to warm up, so to speak, as we go into the afternoon as the rain ends and the sun comes out a little bit later on as the winds have shifted to the south and west. So I think the rain will start to wind down around the noon hour, about 1 o'clock, and then here's 1:30 on Futurecast. Southwesterly winds, temperatures in the mid-40s, upper 40s by about 4 o'clock, with some places touching 50. I am concerned for fog as we go through this evening and tonight with the available moisture hanging around and clear skies. There could be some thicker fog into Friday morning, so watch for that. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, I think we're looking at 30s and 40s for highs, for lows rather. And then we're looking at a northwesterly wind on Friday with highs right around 50 degrees and gusty winds making it feel much colder. We're seeing southwest winds today about 20 miles per hour, and they slacken off a little bit tonight, but then they pick up out of the northwest tomorrow, gusting over 30 miles per hour at times. As we do get a break on Friday, but there's going to be another system that brings snow, I think, on Saturday afternoon to a mix and then changing to rain. So a little dicey as we go into your Saturday evening. We dry it out on Sunday, then another system heads our way, possibly starting as a little bit of snow or a mix, but it looks like predominantly rain with this system Tuesday and Wednesday, but we'll continue to watch that. For this afternoon, the rain is ending, clearing out, and 50 degrees. 40 degrees tonight, mostly clear areas of patchy fog, and then Friday, 52 and partly cloudy. The dry streak doesn't last long. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, wintry mix later Saturday with a yellow alert, 50 on Sunday, dry Monday, then another round of snow and rain on Tuesday with a high of 40 degrees.
Thank you, Bob. Coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 6 p.m., Indian River takes on Early College High School. And then for a recap of all of that action, tune into the final score at 10:30. Along with that game of the night, we have a bunch of boys basketball mashups this evening. At 5:30, it's Cambridge, South Dorchester, and St. Michael's. Then at 6 p.m., Pocomoke faces James M. Bennett. At 6:30, it's Woodbridge and Lake Forest. And finally at 7 p.m., Indian River plays Early College High School. And this Saturday, February 8th, DSN will be providing special coverage of the inaugural NCAA game at the stadium in Baltimore, the Salisbury University. Lacrosse program will look to start the season 2-0. And if you can't make it to Baltimore, watch that game live on DSN at 1, and you can stream it on the DSN Plus app. CoastTV will be right back.
Upgrade your ride at Preston Ford's Fuel Up Your Savings sales event. Preston Ford has over 1,000 new Ford and pre-owned vehicles waiting for you to drive home today. If you have solid credit, you could qualify for 72 months financing at 0% APR on a 2024 Mustang Mach-E Select or 2024 Ford F-150 Lightning. Visit PrestonFord.com to check out all of our savings and specials. Join us at the Fuel Up Your Savings sales event at Preston Ford. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
Change. It can be so chaotic, especially for seniors. But what is life like without change? Boring, dull, predictable, and even difficult for some seniors. Change can trigger progress, growth, flexibility, happiness, regardless of your age. Are you ready for change? If you're a senior living in Sussex County, Delaware, and need a little help, call me. If you're a senior living in Sussex County and would like to help another senior, call me. I'm Amy McDermott with Seniors Helping Seniors.
I recently had Primalock installed by Delmarva Metal Roofing. They have many different colors. I decided to go with black, and it almost looks like slate. That's kind of cool. It pops. Everything looks great. I did some research. Primalock is lifetime. The workmanship is lifetime also. Delmarva Metal Roofing has been a very good company to work with, and I would highly recommend anybody that wants to get a new roof, give them a shot.
Did you know there's more than one way to sell your home? If you can wait and want top dollar, use a real estate agent. But if you have tight deadlines, need fast cash, or just want to walk away, you might consider a professional home buyer. In less than 30 days, without making any repairs, waiting on buyer financing, or endless negotiations, your home could be sold. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
When you walk into the Philly Pretzel Factory in Rehoboth Beach, you get hit with the smell of fresh baked pretzels and undeniable Philly fandom. Employees are hard at work making Eagles logo pretzels, Go Birds pretzels, and of course, Eagles spelled out in a pretzel. The Lennoxes have owned that shop for 3 years now, and this is their second Eagles Super Bowl, and all hands are on deck for the big game.
We're not denying no orders. We're trying to get everybody in. We'll have a full crew working of 15 people, so we're ready to go. We're ready for an Eagles win and happy customers.
Fans of other teams can go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, but Chiefs fans, you must enter at your own risk. And the Eagles fans on Delmarva are getting ready for Sunday. Check out this house. They have a gigantic eagle in their grass outside of their home. Definitely some hardcore Eagles fans. And thank you so much, Amy, for sending us these photos. And we have some exciting changes and upgrades that are in the future for the Purdue Stadium ahead of the 2025 Delmarva Shorebirds baseball season. On your screen now are renovation plans for that stadium in Salisbury. The project includes a new 9,000 square foot indoor performance center, along with renovations to weight rooms, bullpens, and more. Fans will be welcomed back into the stadium to experience new features on opening day on April 8th. CoastTV will be right back.
Download the free CoastTV First Alert weather app today.
Come home to Crawl Street Tavern, where everyone's a local. Home to the Crawl Daddy Light Craft Beer. Start your day off right with breakfast classics. Indulge in your favorite pub grub, amazing wings, and killer crab cakes. Live music every weekend. Located on Wycomico Street, just steps away from the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings. Thank you for supporting our local family of merchants.
We couldn't do it without you.
I've been doing refractive eye surgery, including LASIK, for 20 years now. So I've seen and been a part of the advances firsthand, like the addition of femto laser, which made the procedure completely bladeless. We've done over 2,000 of these procedures. So as surgeons, we advance too. With access to more advanced instruments and techniques, we get safer and more predictable results. And you can get advanced LASIK surgery right here on Delmarva.
For more about Chesapeake Eye, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Camp Rehoboth Chorus celebrates their 15th season, performing on Broadway on Valentine's Day weekend. Featuring the best of Broadway show tunes and musicals, this concert features hits from Mamma Mia, Hair, Jersey Boys, and Hello Dolly. Performances are February 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee on February 16th at 3 p.m. at Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Tickets are $30 and $15 for students. Available at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Parents are advised to practice what they preach when it comes to screen time. Parental phone habits could have a direct link to phone habits of their children. And according to a study published Tuesday in the BMC Pediatrics Journal, the bottom line, adults who spend a lot of time on their phones are likely to have kids who do the same. The findings are based on more than 10,000 12 and 13-year-olds.
The cold rain continues to fall in Cambridge right now, 36 degrees there. I think the rain is winding down here in the next couple of hours. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone, another way to get your forecast. Sponsored by Brox Edmond, Dallas, Federico. And congratulations to Kelly from Rehoboth Beach on winning a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV. More active weather, a wintry mix into the weekend. I'll have your 10-day forecast next.
Coverage on the road, along the coast, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town, the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
Taylor Swift's draw and the draw for concerts are so huge that it's not just about the ticket sales.
She's a business. From hotels to car rentals to restaurants.
Where is there not an effect?
The Swift Effect, Episode 3, The Swift Economy. This Saturday at noon on CoastTV. Sponsored locally on CoastTV by Pohanka Kia, delivering dreams to driveways.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view. Soaring over the shore, Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696 or visit lizardflare.com now.
Do you have stains in your carpet that won't come out? You need Horsepower Bullshot, the all-new hands-free carpet cleaner and deodorizer. Just spray, and the stain and odor go away. Got pet messes? This black light shows a urine stain is gone in just seconds. The advanced foam action formula penetrates deep to emulsify and neutralize stains and odors. It erases blood stains, makeup, juice, coffee, and more. For older and tougher stains, just give it a little rub and watch as Bullshot works its magic. Red wine spills? They're no problem for Bullshot. And watch up close as burnt bacon grease stains are obliterated right before your very eyes. Get Horsepower Bullshot for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get yours. And there's a strict limit of 3 at this low, low price. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-693-6210 or visit buybullshot.com. So call 1-800-693-6210 or visit buybullshot.com now.
How to put on the best Super Bowl parties for a lot less. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on CoastTV.
We're seeing one last batch of rain moving on to Delmarva, Sussex County, also the Eastern Shore. Some of this rain is a little heavier at times heading for Salisbury, so a little burst of heavy rain for the next couple of hours. Then it should start to wind down into the afternoon, maybe even some peaks of sun mid-afternoon with upper 40s close to 50 degrees. And do watch for areas of fog through the overnight. Here's the Paul Davis 10-day forecast. We're looking at a little break from the rain on Friday, 52, and then Saturday's another yellow alert for an afternoon wintry mix. Could be a little dicey on the roads. 41, we dry out Sunday. Another round of rain comes in on Tuesday with snow, and then another round of rain the day before Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, 43 and dry. And guess what, Elisa? More rain into next weekend.
Oh, sounds great, Bob. Well, thank you so much for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.